Hello there. And welcome to a new episode. Yeah, new episode. We just got 55 agility. I'm just doing some agility trying to get rid of the marks of grace. I'm gonna get either 55 or 60. And then I think we're gonna go and do some questing. No, we're gonna clear the inventory a bit first with opening caskets and stuff. But I'll see you then. Okay, that took forever. I even got another level. 1.5 level from getting the last 4 pieces. That should be graceful legs bolt. Nice. Then of course we're also gonna open these caskets. We are here with Martin, so we can buy them at high alch price if we get anything that we can sell. That's a Stardoming. I'm missing that on my Junkman still at the time of this recording. I mean, combine it, there we have it. And a willow longbow. It's worse than maple, so we're just gonna sell everything else. I just noticed how good it was to actually get a Sardomin kit, because now I can store the scimitar. Like, I always store a rude scimitar when I need it. Or until I need it. So good. Now, oversays. That's what I was doing. There's 57 magic, because I wasn't thinking. You'll see why soon. 42 ranged. I wanted to line up both of these, but nah, didn't happen. Do you see the stats over there? These stats are an embarrassment. So in today's video, I'll raise them from pathetic to almost a real RuneScape player. Welcome to UIMStylish, the soon-to-be most fashionable man in all of Gillinor. Also, I should mention that 57 magic unlocks level 4 enchants. And I'm gonna go to the mage training arena and use up these cosmic runes in the enchantment group. Doing that with a, well, my urge staff. Just collect a bunch of points and get rid of this stack of food. First we're gonna use up these. That's the first magic level of this grind. 58. I will return after I've used all my cosmic runes. Oh, that's all the runes used. All the cosmic runes. We ended up with 5,400 enchantment points and level 60 magic. So that was actually really good. Now, what should we do next? Let's see. Okay, I made a bit of a list. To summarize the task list, the quest we're gonna do is Dig Site, Making History, Ghosts Ahoy, Merlin's Crystal, Holy Grail, Mountain Daughter, Another Slice of Ham, and the Fremnic Trials, perhaps, maybe. Even Fishing Contest. The skills we want is 43 Prayer, 35 Fishing, 50 Fire Making, 60 Woodcutting, 60 Mining, 60 Attack, 60 Strength, 60 Defense, and 60 Herblore. That's low 60s. Keep saying there we go. Just the default thing, I guess. We got the dig site complete with 15k mining experience and 2000 herblore. There's the 43 mining. 17 herblore. I have muted all the sounds. Yeah, we can carry on with 12 herblores. We can carry on to Making History. Good. Like I said, I keep saying that. Well, that's some prayer experience and some crafting experience and I guess some coins. And shall I key? I'm just gonna drop it. It's not worth. 39 prayer. Guess I don't have to. Next quest on our list is Ghost Ahoy. We need a lot of stuff. Now good. Ghost Ahoy completed for some bunch of. We expect the extra file is going to be pretty useful, and the Force Plasma is it for free. It actually give me a trail, but almost 40 now. Move that from here, and also, you guys can see I had the Fremnic Trials here, which we're actually gonna not do as quest. Instead, we're gonna replace it with Sea Slug, get the fishing experience needed. Because I need to fight without any weapons or armor in one part, and I'm not even allowed to have a looting bag. So we're just not gonna do that quest. Not now, not before I get a lot more herblore. And now, on to Merlin's Crystal. Also, there was a medium task to pour the ectophile once, so Meanwhile in Rome, we pick our Marindils. Only 4 of them. We clean them up, get some herbal experience. Use them on the 2 leprechaun to get that changed. I got some other stuff to do right now, so I'm just gonna AFK sand crabs a bit. I still want my melees. That's up to 60. 57 strength and 61 combat level. That's good enough for now. And the casket gave coins. I'll take it. Emerald's crystal completed and 99 quest points. That goes in on rest for disaster. Holy Grail completed, giving us 42 prayer, 43 defense. Mountain Daughter completed. Don't give us any levels, but we're almost 43, so we're gonna go over to doing another slice of ham. We should get 43 prayer from that. Closer than I want. That was definitely closer than I want to do. But it's on a slice of ham done. 3000 mining, 3000 ancient mace, and Drogishan train access. Gives me a 44 mining and more importantly 43 prayer. All overheads unlocked. That is so goddamn nice. I don't need it in that fight. Oh wow. That means we're gonna go over to Sea Slug. Got the bob random event while I was AFKing some sand crabs, and that gives me 12 fishing. That's nice. Wonder if Sea Slug might be the only quest I actually need to do now. Look at us go! I got a hit point level to 51, got 2 strength levels up to 59 now with some AFKing, and I'm 63 combat. Also got 2 caskets, so let's see what we got in these. I'm looking for like the bottom half of a loop key. One got diamond and some coins, so nothing really of value. Yeah, let's go and do the slug quest. Yeah, do some fishing for a diary task while we're here. There we go. And travel back. Nice slug menace done. It's like for 26 fishing, which we are a lot over what we need. Meaning we can drop the fishing contest in the bin. And current easy die will be nice for a monastery teleport, but I think before that actually we are gonna do 60 wood cutting. Otherwise it's gonna replace my forest crate. Okay, we're also gonna start to clear out the inventory a bit. Got 2 more easy caskets to open, so let's see if we can get anything fancy out of them. Nope. Bob's purple shirt though, that's a new collection log, I believe. This. That's gonna be stored in the house. This one. No, we're selling it. Will be sold. Well, I got a second petal garland. 55 drillers. I'm just gonna high out that. I'm gonna do it. Yeah. Hey, 55 making. If I can burn that, then I can go to winter blood. So I'm gonna switch over to smoke trees because I can't fletch willows yet. We still have 7 levels to go. Nothing really of value from this casket. Just want to do it to empty my inventory space a bit. Gonna go to Lumbridge, pick up some more runes, sell all the extra stuff, and then gonna go and throw this into the house to open more rune slots. Because these things start to stack up. And nothing. Oh, yeah, I could get 1,200 from those, so. Okay, I'll try and figure out where to build this. We're gonna build a.
Oops.
Now we can build a beehive with the bee parts we have. Wow. Good. The rest I think we're gonna high alch for money. So all of them gives me 3,000 points. We have a beginner and an easy casket. We're gonna start with the beginner. Give us bronze arrows, which we're gonna sell instantly. And easy Another magic tea. A Gothic's page. A green firelighter. That is triple collection login. Yeah. This one we can store, the rest is more or less useless. We're gonna sell those as well. This one we can actually store in a player-owned house. So actual magic amulet. 2 more logs. 1 and 2. Woodcutting level 60. I catch yew trees. I can also enter the woodcutting guild. Apart from that, I got up to 37 fletching and 22 farming. Oh hey, why not? I can do this event before I go. Got like 24 fishing, 26 fishing. Yeah, so we get up to oysters. We can get the tuna or anything like that. We complete an easier drone task. What do we want? Some cape, perhaps. Boom, collection log. Lovely. Talk to. 20. Boom. Silk sold. We'll talk to Probita. Check. Boom. Increased to 3, so I did it. Oh, all 4 completed and no one attacked me. Even better. That's easy dire task done, which means we should be able to... Okay, check here. Yeah, it's completed, so we can go claim the reward. Let's go back to our dome. Boom. Grab it, throw it into construction. Can now teleport to the monastery an infinite amount of times. Heck yeah. Well, to the player on house, let's throw these in, and then we're gonna go to the whale totems. I need to equip my staff. Oh. Boom. So upgrade this to a rune axe. We have another sawmill. What is in this dungeon? Willow trees there. Some willow trees are there. What's in this cave? Oh, I also completed a current hard dire task. They have ents here. Seems to be it. They've been a bank in here. 38 fletching. Let's go. These two. 39 fletching. 42 fletching. Woo. 43 fletching, by the way. Nice. Goal set. We're gonna aim for 65. 65 fletching. Then we're gonna turn in all the rewards. Go for fletching. Nice. Get me this done before he makes an offering for me. Gives me offering. Good enough. Fast enough. Yep. Nice. 45. Fletching, so I can do mitral arrows. Nice. Oof. That level up almost messed up my offerings there. God damn. 48 fletching of it. Nice. That's 61 woodcutting. Dragon axe and unlocked, and that is 1000 total as well. Heck yeah. I can use those walls now. There is 49 fletching. One more fletching level, I can start to switch over to maples entirely. Nice. Well, I said I was gonna go to 65 fletching, and that's still the plan, but we're gonna get a bit distracted here. First of all, we got 2 beginner clues, we're gonna open those. Double steel axe. And we got more stuff back that I actually sold. Yeah, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna kill 2 spirits because I want the rune axe. Also, I can use up these death runes, so I don't have to put them in inventory more. Kill out more space. They seem to have a reduced experience rate though, unfortunately. Oh well. You 1 in 32 for the rune axe. Hopefully I get it spoon-like. They started a good thing with them. They drop a lot of nature runes, which are pretty good if I ever get items I want to high-alch. I noticed that because of the weather-reduced XP rates, it wasn't worth the money to use fire. Strike, right, it's called. Yeah. Instead I'm gonna use 3 runes. 2 air runes and 1 mind rune. Even though I use stuff for fire runes. So I might as well just go over to cast air strike. Buy a mind rune every time instead. There we go. You got the magic level from this. 61, and yeah, I'm actually dry on rune axe and definitely adamant axe because I took like 14 kills on mobile, I think, or 15. Actually, my kill count is now 40. Rune is a 1 in 32. That one up, clear me 64 construction. There it is, finally. It's not taking quite a long time. Yeah, was it worth it? From the rune axe, or from the adamant axe to rune axe is a 4% increase of shopping in maple tree. It's 55 fletching, which means we can make maple longbows, which is the highest experience we will start getting out of this. I come to the conclusion, since I'm AFKing a lot more now, I'm gonna actually drop the Ardougne cloak. I'm gonna go get it back later, because now I can have enough inventory slot to fill 2 totems to the maximum. 56 fletching. I'm probably gonna stop informing you about all the levels, just do the milestone ones instead. 58 fletching, which is 7 levels from 5, so halfway. 33 hunter, a peasant event, or a fox event. 60 fletching. That means we have 5 more levels to go. 61 fletching. Not that big, but we just reached 10k offerings and 4 end seeds already. Right. That's 1 in 400. We're in the construction paradise. Because we got a few caskets to open. My inventory was running a bit full. Still have 2 more levels to go, or 1.5. Let's see if we can get anything fun from these. Nope. Water runes, I guess. From the easy. Bob's red shirt. Don't I already have that? I do. I already have this one. That's a duplicate. Oh gosh, damn it. Oh, most of this is just gonna be sold. Oof. First duplicate already. Got 22 easy caskets. Not the worst duplicate to get since you need a Bob shirt for an elite stash. But you need 77 construction to even build those. Beekeeper's boots. Beekeeper's boots and instant drops. Because I don't need it for the land. That is 65 woodcutting, so we can mushrooms plus our island. Fitting to get that before final fletching over. That is 65 fletching, which means we can make U short bows and U whale totems are unlocked, but we're gonna stop here and see how many arrowheads we can get from this stack. First I'm gonna go open this clue. 2 eggs, so I want to clear out my inventory before we open all of these. Probably gonna get more eggs. First, let's see if we can get something fun from these. More seed nest and more seeds nest. That's a lot of seed nest. What can I get out of this one though? That's intriguing. Black mind rune and blue wizard hat, so nothing really of value. I can high out that one. I got my friend Jonte here, who's gonna pick up all the drops I don't need. So we're gonna start opening. And we're pretty much gonna drop everything and he picks up whatever he wants that I have no use for. And the aim is to kinda keep all the seeds, the herb levels, herb seeds that are below 55 farming or 55 farming below. And also some fruit tree seeds and whatever else interesting I can find. The seed nests. Let's go. I'm gonna start with dropping those because that's a duplicate. Oak. Willow, curry, banana, apple, maple. Curry is a pretty high level. It's 42. I don't think I want to keep that one. The banana is 33 and the apple is 27. I think the only one I want to keep is actually the apple seed. Then of the trees themselves, I think oak is the only one I actually want. Well, let's start opening these ones. I'm hoping for a lot of rusty arrow tips and feathers. Import seeds, dirty arrows, more dirty arrows. End branch, second end branch, that's a collection log, so that's always nice. There's the bowstring spool. The one I don't like, the worst one, technically. I realized I'm missing one inventory slot to get all 5 types of arrows, so we're gonna go sell this one. For 290. Costs 300, 500. Yeah, so we can't even buy that. We're back. Yonti will get every one of these. Yeah, these dragon arrows types. Got 74 dragon arrow tips. We got quite a lot of adamant ones, almost equally many mithril, which is weird, and also some rune. Do I need the rune arrow tips? I think I don't need those actually. Well, I might sell them back to fuel. Yeah, I need 75 fletching, which I don't think I will get, but I might get, so I'm gonna keep them. Then 3000 feathers. We're gonna go buy the feathers to kind of make all these into feathered arrows at least. Yeah, that was 65 fletching, and we're probably gonna get a lot more levels from doing this. A lot of times. Hopefully Yonti is happy with his loot. Yep, time to do some farm runs and make a bunch of arrows, I guess. I'll quickly check what we get of this egg, and then we're gonna go to Remington actually. Seed nest with a banana seed. Yeah, so the loot I dropped was worth 900k, almost 1 million. God damn. Yeah, let's do a home teleport. Go and sell these to Remington, because I'm gonna get a lot better arrows. A lot of them, probably. I made a few headless arrows. I think this is probably enough. Probably too many mithril arrows, so I'm gonna make out of this as well. I'm gonna make these all into mithril arrows, and I'm gonna be probably covered in mithril arrows for quite some time. Sell both the adamant and the rune arrows for, you know, be able to buy the mithril arrows. First harvest from a cadaver bush. I'm gonna keep those here. I'm gonna plant pretty much all bush patches with cadaver berries for now to have like recurring experience. I think we're gonna go one in the monastery. Go plant that one then. Here we are in Caribbean. I figure out that the most cost-effective way to do this is to sell 1 rune arrow tip and buy 10 ones. I played a lot on my phone recently. Managed to get 5,400 mithril arrow tips. That's good enough for me. I'm gonna drop the rest of the arrow shafts and get to 23 farming. The bone shards gave me for prayer. Eagle eye unlocked. We finished the easy casket, so what do we get from that? Nothing. 24 farming. 24 slide over. We're gonna go take the next step from Vanaka to get more points. Simply as. Back to Lumbridge we go. Actually, I'm gonna go buy the monastery first. Oh, by the way. About this. Plus 66 fletching. And we got a few more. 2,000 more to do. Finish the hard Varrock task by making a Waka canoe in Edgewell. And that's got 40 points, so I have 80 points now. Nice. That is a good start. Yeah, I'm probably gonna keep doing Slayer to while allow my combat stats just to, you know, level several things at the same time. I would like my combat stats so I can do corner attacks though, because I need that for the that mystic set she has. Oh, I finished my stack of Midgillars, so 5.6k. Pretty neat. Gonna get good use of those soon. And we can drop the rest. I have absolutely no use for them. I'm farming one more. I can get rid of my Limpwort seeds. A beginner casket with a longbow. Still the shit. Easy task as well? I don't mind. Kingbait though. Didn't think I cared too much about it. 60 strength by the way. Which means we're going to switch over to attack. Get 60 of that as well. Let's see what we can get out of the beginner club. Just open up some more space. Staff of Air or Oak Shortbow? I actually forgot to open this casket here. I finished my Slayer task. Got up to 36 Slayer, almost 37. And of course this strength is done. We're doing working attack now. What can I get from this one? Purple sweets, 100 Staff of Air and some runes. I mean, these can at least give us some run again. It buys us all something. The rest gonna be sold. Oh well, the staff's gonna be sold. Okay, this oak is gonna be very important because when we check the health of it, we get 26 farming, which means we can plant both Limpwort and Hairlanders. Means we can empty our inventory a bit more. And I guess we're just gonna remove this tree. I don't need it there anymore. It's just gonna be left there. Let's go start planting some stuff. And our first fruit tree is planted. I also picked a bunch of sweet corn outside Civitas El Fortis and noted them. Leprechaun at Ortus Farm. Allow me to collect all my apple tree seeds for free. We are back on Slayer while waiting for the trees to grow, as I realized I want 48 Slayer to start the Perilous Moon quest to get free access to law runes in Camtorum. More things to add to the list, I guess. 50 attack from this tiny scorpions. Boom. 33 farming. Banana trees, nice. And it's a medium Karamia task to, I guess, check the health of fruit tree on Karamia. I've been doing a lot of AFKing over at on my mobile device, my handheld device, what do you want to call it? So let me summarize it as soon as I kill this. Oh, that is 40 tasks done. The next one's going to be quite a huge. So what have we got while I've been gone? Well, we got up to 36 farming on the apple trees. The last ones are growing now. Then we got 41 Slayer, halfway to the goal of 48. 54 attack, and 53 hit points. Monsters that can spawn superior variants that's been a crawling hand, a cave crawler, and a banshee. Perhaps a twisted banshee, depending on. And I'm probably gonna unlock more sooner or later. So might as well unlock it so for the chance to get, you know, any of the really good items. Confirm. We have 3 caskets to open to clear into a bit, so let's see if we can get anything good. Good, of course, I mean anything that's collection log. Like the Amulet of Defense T. I don't mind that at all. Can equip that one, doesn't do anything. Sell all of these. Don't care about those, I want to get from the easy one. Imp Mask, Biscuit, Teleport Scroll, and of course the Black Pickaxe is still taunting me. My own made anti-poison potion. Just drops of these dudes. I'll take any hero experience I can get, to be honest. How the hell did I just get a double sapphire drop from a lizard? That's not supposed to be possible. What? These are casually killing some crocodiles in a very important milestone task, and We can reach another milestone, that's pretty interesting. And you cast now. And you cast. Okay. Let's do magic, which allows us to cast Wind Wave. Which means we actually have a use for our blood runes. We can trade magic with the blood runes instead of selling them. This task 50 completed, so 120 points, so up to 276 now. We've also got a health level and a slayer level on this grind. Of course, the magic level, so 6 more slayer levels to go. I also managed to get a later hose and hat from a random event, so we're gonna go put that in the storage room at some point. So first, we have 2 easy clues to open. Easy caskets. Let's see if we can get any uniques. A power amity would be amazing. Black axe and a coif, nothing of value. Law runes. I won't mind the 19 law runes all of a sudden. And I don't have any pants yet, so I can use those. 2 completed outfits now in the storage box, and no parts of any of the other ones. I haven't got a single mime costume outfit or zombie outfit piece. But yeah, that means we have now the beekeeper, cam, sergeant, and peasant. And I can get lamps from as well, which adds it up to 6 or 7? 7 if you count the mystery box. I can get the lamps from. This would have been hell of a task. Taken forever, it feels like. But it's soon over. And yeah, I've been doing maging most of these kills. I'm just gonna finish the last one with actual melee and protect from melee. 7,900 experience from this. Giving me 40 points, so up 300. Also got quite some nice stuff around here. So you might notice that I actually unlocked Mystic Might now because I got 45 Prayer. We also got up to 44 Slayer, almost 45 out of this task alone. And we almost got to 63 Magic. And of course 55. Hit points are quite a lot. Let's have a lot of stuff in our bank. Because I actually got the Crawler Handler like KC53 of doing those just on Turel. I did on mobile. I did most of these. So we're gonna go actually sacrifice that one to the Dark Altar, and I'll explain more about that soon. Actually, why I'm here at the general store. We're gonna open these 3 beginner casks that are stacked up. I actually had 4, but I actually opened one, but it was like 3 law runes or something, so it was nothing of value. Or, well, I don't mind law runes. Law runes are probably the best thing I can get apart from the uniques from beginner caskets, so let's see what we can get from these 3. Arrows. I'll draw law nature more arrows. And that's actually a unique, savagely top and a longbow. I'm gonna use it for something, but we're gonna sell these items to the shop instantly, but we got a unique, so that's nice. Let's try hand now. So I will get 2,500 prayer experience from sacrificing this item to the Dark Altar. I could also put it up in my player-owned house in the trophy room, but then I would have to buy a trophy room and build all that stuff, and it will only give me like 128 construction experience and 256 Slayer. So I feel like the prayer is a lot more useful, and I would like to put more rare items in this trophy room because I can store like 2 of these, perhaps. Unless I have a lot of them. We're gonna use that here instead. Yes, I want to sacrifice. Which all gives me like halfway to the next prayer level as well. I don't mind. But we have gotten quite a melee upgrade from the Lesser Demons. I got the Rune Metal, and of course is a massive item there. I bought the Rune Chain, no, Mithril Chain and the Mithril Square Shield. So our melee setup looking pretty neat so far. I'm not attempting to upgrade at all. Okay. What do we get from turn now? Minotaurs. Very well. Good 8 farming. Which is gonna be the last farming I will get from these fruit trees. Still have 1 more to check, so we're gonna get pretty close to turn 9. Nice. We can plant toadflax seeds now. 45 Slayer, that means 3 more levels to go. We can kill Infernal Mages, which are, I mean, upstairs. I don't know why, but I'm having so much fun on these dwarves folding themselves in half when they die. Reward casket easy. Let's see if we can get anything good from this one. Oh. Oh, that is so good. That is a massive prayer upgrade. Like, look at this. There's 5+ prayer instead of 3 and magic like bonus and defense. I would need to get the top now so I can actually extract it at any point. Still, holy. Did not expect that. The rest of the stuff can just sell. Nice. Like I would really give it for a 17th task. Ice Giant. Interesting. 58 hill gain skill, get quite a decent amount of experience. Did not get a level. Pretty close. And we're up to 350 points. I'm gonna go and use up this Unsold Giant's head. Got another beginner clue casket here now before I go for my cave crawler tasks. Let's see what we can get. Absolutely like shit, apparently. I have a few boxes to open, so let's see if we can get anything of value from these. Starting with the Mr. Box. A medium clue scope. Oh, sure. Okay. Not sure if I completed, but we have it. Beginner gives us nothing but selling stuff, and yeah, we got loot. We got some runes, I guess, from it. 47 there. One more level to go. Now back we get a nice combat level. Hold on. I mean, I finished the task, but there's a pair one, so let's try to kill him. See if that goes. Finally down, and he gave me just coins. Or coin drop of the lowest value. Oh, hello there. And welcome to the rooftops. We're out for massive level. Extend level. We can now use the Sears Village rooftop course, which has a lot better Mark of Grace dropped in this. Yeah, I had some sidetrack because I was needing something more AFK to do at work. 90 tasks completed. 436 points. We're gonna go with 10 more. Actually get to 100 tasks to get that massive drop. Okay, we're gonna get a combo level. That is 60 attacks, so we can finally switch over to defense to get 60 defense for dragon equipment. And 48 Slayer, so now we can do the Perilous Moons. Yeah, let's switch over to block instantly and start continue. Still have 2 tasks to go to 100 tasks, and then we're gonna stop Slayer for a while. Well, that was my second superior item or enemy. Nothing really of value. The Sapphire Ring is the best thing. Okay, luck with the superior drop so far. Again, it's just low level superior monsters technically. It's 45 defense. This is the reason that 70 attack in combat mattered. You can get an assignment from Kael there. 1, 2, 3, 5 units. Okay, great. Well, it's also a task, but she all gives us 50 more points than Banaka would, so 250 points instead of 200. That's nice. Hard task complete. 1, 2, 3, 5 giants killed, and we are 250 Slayer points richer. I've decided I'm gonna finish the easy day at least. So there's another task done. Catch a mackerel, done. Surprise farm level. And a medium task for fun. Given a cup of tea for another easy dire task. Plant some youth. Supporting local businesses by buying stew is also a task. Crossing a log for our 6th task. Each element must die for our success. No shirt, Sherlock. Quick side task for 2 crafting to make a fish bowl. And done. Easy dial lamp goes into construction, of course, and we can wear the headgear. It also counts as a light source. Built the outdoors pet house so my fish can walk freely. I'll take no question at this point. Well, I managed to finish both a beginner clue and a medium clue cast. I needed more for stuff. And it gave me... Oh, mole slippers. It's like the most expensive item from beginner clues. But what can we get from the medium one? No collection logs. Just stuff. Here we are with Mashna. Because he can give us tasks, actually gives us Slayer points. And he can also give us Banshees, which I would like very much to use my runes on. So what will it be, Mashna? Bats. I gotta say, it feels kind of wrong to use death runes against bats, but we're here for the experience and to get rid of the runes in my inventory, so don't care too much. Also, it was an easy understanding task. Oh, got up to 50 Slayer with at least. So I can kill Bloodwells. Well, a few more casts and I'm probably gonna finish the task doing melee instead. I've been Immortal in Mine, AFKing a lot recently. Some of you astute viewers might have noticed. I just 40 smithing. I got in 4 levels in just doing repairing these occasionally. We're up to 61 golden nuggets and level 57. Yeah, not much else have happened. I got 46 defense. I think that's about it. Empty my inventory a bit. Ooh, golden nugget. But yeah, we're just dropping so many ores, which kinda hurts, but there's nothing I can do with them. It would just take too long. Not really worth the time. Yeah, I'm gonna be here until 60 at least, and I'm gonna see how many nuggets we have. We are really close up on the big milestone now. 60 mining. Now, enter the world famous mining gold. That's what I wanted. On the journey, I'm almost at 41 smithing, and I have 81 golden nuggets. I want to actually get 100 so I can unlock the upper level for next time I return to Immortal in Mine, because that's a lot faster, so I'm gonna be here until I got 100 of them, then I can buy that. So hopefully I get some more smithing levels in the meantime as well. Only got one more smithing and mining level while going for 100 nuggets. Now we should start farming and herb lore for real. By stealing from the farmers. Kinda feel like the government. I also made a list of seeds I want. Those being tomatoes, watermelon, limfer, nasturitum, guam, marantil, taramin, haralander, renar, toadflax, irit, avanto, wildblood, dwellberry and yangaberry seeds. Probably also quorms and snapdragons could be nice. I'm doing a 20 plant run because I don't feel like tryharding enough to do 24 or 25 even. So yeah, I also need more watering cannons so I do more than 20. I could do 21 and still have the same amount of watering cans, but then I would do one over there. I might do some of those. For now we're doing 20. Well, 21 worked. So I'm gonna do a few more of those. I think I'm only gonna do 21 when I'm off, like, even number 20. Just to catch up. Like, if anything die, I'm gonna catch up with even 21. Because it's slightly more hectic I would like to be, but I'm just gonna do that. And my goal is currently 300 of these fruits. Just thought of it. Do you guys want me to do so, like, tutorials on how I do, like, these setups and all that? Or I'm definitely not the best at it, and definitely people that do better tutorials than me. But if you're interested, keep me posted in the comments and I'll keep that in mind for upcoming episodes. Got up to 42 farming without depositing anything. Should get around 46 when I deposit 300 of these. And we're done. 300 fruits to deposit. Fight farm is mind-numbing at times. But, like most numbing grinds in RuneScape, you can put up a YouTube series to watch while doing them. Yeah, definitely not getting the itch to play Minecraft again. Let's turn these in. Neat. You got the predictable level 46 and 105 minigame points. The thing I really want from here is the auto weed, so it stops growing back. I might as well buy the farmer's boots for the remainder of points to get half a percentage more farm experience. Kind of worth it in the long run. This is like the third sandwich lady I've got in a row. Still no stale baguette. Scammed. And hello Jane! What will our first task be? Red berries? Alright. Is there any farmers to pickpocket? Darn. UIMs can't use the seed vault. But we have a proper farming shop and master farmers to pickpocket. So I won't complain. Found my farming strategy. Seed packs give me a bunch of tree seeds, so I'm gonna plant those as well as all herb seeds for the sweet herblore experience. Side quest again. Gonna use up my heirloom and mine runes to clear more inventory space. I'm flinching the last ogre, just to get rid of that. And yeah, I'm gonna go and use up my cosmic runes, the mage training arena again. 65 magic! That is 50 defense. I'm currently taking tasks from Mashna as I'm waiting for my fruit trees to grow. Reason for this is because they are quite fast and do give me Slayer points. Also got the beginner casket. Let's see what's inside that one. Samurai ornament kit. That's nice. So if you get another rune scimitar, we can actually apply that one. We should go and get another one. What's the new task? Cal fights. Gotcha. Both combat and hit points on it. Nice. 51 Slayer. I can now kill griffins. I really have to do sailing at some point, don't I? Hello from this random tent. This is my method of getting strawberries from my orange trees. Just stealing it from these guys while they fight the lizard men outside. 52 farming. 3 more levels on the teak trees. Oh, that was a combat task as well. Nice. Nice. Good thing with this is also the vile ashes. 48 prayer. 1150 total. Not bad. That was a hell of a side quest gonna come up. But I finally got another rune scimitar, which means we can make a samurai scimitar. I only have 5 kills here, but I got it on mobile, which I had over 100 on. So I did like 110, 120 kills before I got this scimitar. It's 1 in 50. That took a while. But let's go and plant the last curry seeds. Also throw these in the POH, I think. Missing 2 items for full graceful. I need to go get that at some point, but for now I want as much inventory space as possible so I can plant the last 3 curry seeds. That needs 15 baskets for that. That's a lot of baskets. Let's go sell the extra runes. Boom, level 54 farming. That means we can now do the Bologano fruit in Hosidia's Tide Farm, which is just nice. So 1 more level for the teak trees, which is the end goal. Hold on. What? No! Not the timing. Not the freaking timing. I kind of want to keep that. I need 65 farming. Guess we're going for that at some point. I accidentally did a last man standing game because I picked the wrong options, but I got a point. That's something. It was absolutely sloppy, but now we have stored most of our money in here, so we can drop the rest, and some lucky dude, I guess, can get 336 coins. Because I can't take those into the arena with me. And that's 66 magic, which means we can now enter the Wizard's Guild. But also, is our law runes solved quite easily. We don't have to go to the village for anymore. The Pearl's Moons can be forgotten about for a while longer. There we go. 21k coins could be deposited. 2600k and 48k. Almost got another magic level out of that. Getting 2k when we leave. Swell. That is really good. Nice, some nice point rewards and some coins. So, what's next? I think next part is to actually get defense up to 60. So I'm gonna continue doing Slayer with Mashna and get those 5 last defense levels. Then we can focus fully on Herblore after that. 56 block is pretty cool, but 60 hit points is a lot nicer. Also said 4 combat. 1 more combat we can take tasks from Kona, which would be nice. Just 2 Slayer. I can kill Jellies. Actually a good thing though. think they're pretty decent. Yeah, so I guess this part might make it into the video after all. But they're fairly decent though. Ray flicking, laser flicking. There's 91 greater demons. That took several days because I'm busy with a lot of other stuff. But yeah, we got up to 59 defense, one more defense level to go, and we also have 53 Slayer now. I do feel like it's worth $10 to not have to automatically salt the slugs. It's like 10 points, absolutely nothing. And now I'm gonna teleport and throw some more stuff into my looting bag. Herbs are always nice. Need to get to 60 at some point anyways. Alright. Brought on this Skepta. Pretty useless for me, but it's a collection log. There we go. 75 combat from a hit low. I'm pretty close in on the defense as well, but 75 means we can now do corner tasks. Which we probably will do. And we'll go back to Slayer after this verbal grind or quest grind, whatever it is we do after this. And 60 defense. We can now wear dragon armor. So we're gonna finish this. Well, this is the last kill actually on this task. And then we're gonna go open all the sold heads. But let's see if we can get anything good from them. I'll take nature rooms. And then a bunch of, I think, high alchs. I'm gonna ask you guys, should I even show you the casket openings at all? Like, unless I have like a massive stack, but should I only show you the ones that I can get something? Comment down below. But yeah, my stats have increased slightly. Acquired 55 farming. Just gonna do this. 49 crafting. Bullseye lantern. So yeah, I did level a lot of crafting here. Because I thought I was gonna do hand in the sand to get access to buy nature. Yeah, buy nature in the Wizard Guild. But it also requires a visit to Entrana, which I'm not gonna do at the moment. But yeah, I went to the Wizard Guild. You might notice on the outfit that I have bought I've actually bought the full Mystic Robe set. The rest of the pieces, the legs and the boots are now stored in the POH. Because I can't store it there, so this is actually a really decent mage setup for me. And I'm currently just preparing for Obor. I've got all the death runes I need now. I need a few more nature runes. Then I'm also considering getting enough nature rune to superheat all my iron ore. Because that would give me another magic level. So I'm going for... I have 13 nature runes now, I need 33 for the iron ore. And I would like about 13 or 14 for Obor as well to cast Snare on him, because I'm gonna do the mage setup. So we're gonna be here until I have like 47 runes or so. Is the plan. I'll just take it this one for extra TV experience while I'm here. So see you all then. And 67 magic. 42 smithing. I got that 42 smithing from more or less just doing, well, this. Right, I got my gear. Got my death runes, I've eaten a snack, I got my snares. Let's go and take care of Obor. The first actual PVM we'll do this count. I have one key. I want to use it to see if I can get anything of value. Oh, this box. Let's see, we have the attack spell correct, and we need to put on attack protection from a range preventer. Then instantly try to snare him. I'm gonna wait until he's like over here somewhere. So that's how I did it on the free-to-play account, and I have a lot better magic gear on this account than I ever had on that one, so hopefully this will be without issues. Good enough. Yeah, it's wrecked over. Sleeping giant and back to the wall. Yes, put it down, I don't need it. Definitely over prepared, but I mean, I don't mind. Yes. Let's see what do we get in this chest. Auburn of Ease. We got coins. Nothing. Oh, hello, Auburn. What the hell are you doing here? I'm just gonna get out of here. Ooh. Well, that took a lot less stuff than I actually needed. Which I mean, kinda expected. So I'm gonna go and... Well, I'm actually not gonna do much at all. I'm gonna go do what I was actually supposed to do. Which is some editing. After I've harvested these. And then we're gonna try looking into... I'm gonna clear out these items from inventory. Then we're gonna look into actually open our loot bin bag and start working on herb lore. Damn, waiting so long for this. If we get herb lore to 60, I'm all good for this episode. Final goal. Let's go. That was a lot of editing I did. And we are here collecting swamp tar because I'm gonna use them for some of my herbs to make tar. It's stackable, is pretty good for UIMs, and also it gives more experience doing the lower level potions on most things. Quite easy to get a hold of as well. Yeah, I got 2 more caskets I want to open. See if we can get anything good. Nothing of value. And definitely nothing of value. Yeah, I need 3150 swamp tar, so this is gonna take a while. I don't really know what to record on this, but I'm learning more about the animation. Mostly just doing killing right now because I would like to get sharks for any PVM grinds. I'm probably not gonna do much PvP, but PVM to focus and get the points up. And yeah, that's about it. I died once because I AFK'd too hard fishing, so someone came and slapped my ass. I mean, it's not difficult. Currently trying to get so I can automatically bury all bones. Guess I'll return if something else interesting happens. If anything interesting happens. It's actually me done, because I only wanted the rug and the unleashing blueprints. I could go for the cave fabric. We really cannot be arsed. Cave mode is so tedious, pretty much. Can't complain too much. I guess I will give you some more thoughts after in a later stage. But yeah, it wasn't fun for someone who doesn't do PvP. So, been on like a week or so since an update, but I'm gonna go continue collecting swamp tar. Still need a lot more. It has been a long time. There we go. 6,600 swamp tar. So we're ready to start doing herb lore, but you might notice in my inventory, I got 2 maze randoms doing this. I have a lot of chaos runes and stuff. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do some more AFKing and use up the chaos runes. Of course, sell some stuff. Then to my inventory a bit more. We'll actually move over to that. So what Simon will Koner give us? Because she has a piece of mystic gear that we would like to get, so I want her keys. Calphites in the Calphite Cave. That is definitely doable. We're actually closing in on being done with this. After the Calphite task, I got a Fire Giant task. That's why I'm killing Fire Giants right now. Just to get rid of the rest of the Chaos Roots. And we are definitely closing in on being done with this. Currently emptying my looting bag in preparation for the big herblore grind. And here is 22 herblore. There we go. I've now cleared out the looting bag and there's some stuff that we want to do anything with. I kept the loop health key. I just had space for it anyways. So the next step is to get rid of all of these meat. The spore seeds I can't do anything with. Can't even put them in the bag because they're not tradable, so that's kind of... Then we need a pestle mortal to use the swamp tar with all of these crime marin guam leaves and some other stuff. We are gonna use these things. Means I'm gonna unbanknote them a few at a time and create the swamp tar, which gives us the experience. And yeah, it's gonna be my life for a while. It'll take a while, but 30 experience per Guam leaf is actually a lot more than we'll get from just making potions. So that's nice. I'm also gonna let you partake in the first herbal on level 56. So we can now plant Guam seeds, which I have 2 of. So I'm gonna go and plant those as well. So I get another spot open in my inventory. I think I am got to 41, but now I'm pretty much out to do until I get fruit leaves. So I need to acquire some seeds or some experience somehow. There's probably gonna be a lot of pickpocketing in the future. Probably not gonna be done before the new leagues drop, but here we are. Yeah, to get to 60. So I'll take a bit of a break and do some casual fishing. Still want fishing up to 35, so then I would have all stuff done that I wanted apart from the 60 herbler, so I can focus on that entirely. It's also 30 cooking, because obviously we're gonna also level cooking at the same time. Just gotta book a knowledge, and instead of putting a construction for once, we're gonna put it into herblore. Because the more herblore experience I get, the less stuff I have to plant. So all lamps gonna go there until I'm 60 now. Then we go back to construction. And that's 35 fishing, so we can fight tempers. And harpoon tuna apparently. Which means I'm also gonna go back to pickpocketing master farmers. Let's change the plans. I went back to the fire giants. Use up my death troops I got from Maze Random. Hard task completed. Soon mortal. Guess that has to do with the leagues. I'm in the Felder Yellow Store because I got 2 East Caskets. I was killing limestone in Lumber's caverns for tar. I managed to get both the fire boots and 2 easy clues. Nothing really good. Trout can be useful. Pickpocket here, I'm gonna go do it later, but the rest, I guess I can have that on my head. The rest is just gonna be sold. Are you for real? I got the freaking potato cactus seed. That is twice as rare. I can't plant that one. Got an easy casket from a Quizmaster, actually. So what do we get? Another one. Making myself some garden pie so I can plant some whiteberry bushes. Final one. Planted. I've also come to a conclusion that I'm probably going to drop my Hespora seeds. I've gotten another one, by the way. And mostly because I need still like 8 levels to actually enter without a boost. Since they're not tradable, I can't put them in the looting bag either, so they're kind of just wasting space. Okay, I'll drop them until I'm more ready to actually fight Hespora. It's a pretty big but insignificant level at the same time. 58 farming. I can now boost the garden pie to plant snape grass. Oh yeah. By the way, I have another level to get. 72 teething. This is more or less only from pickpocketing master farmers. And I got another potato cactus seed. That is 2. Where I've actually gotten a cactus seed. Yeah, I'm gonna be staying here, watering these and watching so they don't die, because they're worth a lot of experience and a lot of resources. And in the meantime, I'm gonna continue pickpocketing the master farmer. Hope I can get that cactus seed. Nice that you don't need the level to actually harvest. Yeah, I managed to get 3 more snapegrass seeds, so I'm gonna plant those as well and keep watching them. And the other thing, I finished the Kibbles and Diary. Which means I get a Radiant's Blessing so I can teleport. Teleporting that's useful, but to get a lamp as well. I'll put it to Huddler. Almost get another level. That's gonna speed up things a lot. But yeah, I actually did it to get a disease-free patch. And it was quite easy to get anyway, so it didn't cost me any time. That is a pretty interesting way to actually farm these goats. Because this tile here, 3 away from the bank, is actually safe from the Sachit. And I have 2 goats that can actually be dragged all the way here. So I can just farm them here. That's a bit of interesting tech if anyone else want to do this grind and you don't want the water sack or any of the desert equipment. Who made that dude's day? Shout Ironman Gure. Looking good in that gear, to be honest. Wish I can look like that someday. Going to so that's 115 super attacks. 3 shot doses. I'm also gonna throw the lamp I have invented on that. We are pretty close to 48. So I could either go with Hunt to get to 80 for Herbivore. I can get some extra experience by doing fishing to 70 for Barbarian mixes. Or I could get my Slayer up to 60 and go for Arbor and Spectres. Even Spectres, yes. I feel like that actually is probably the easiest thing to do. Doing those and get a herb sack would probably give me a lot of herbs. So we're death piling, because I need to reorganize my inventory. I guess some of you might actually have laughed at me already, but I cannot get the herb sack because you need 58 herb lore to even buy the sack. So the 60 Slayer ID is out the window. Still getting myself a salamander, so I can use up some Guantar. Might as well get the next hunt level while I'm here. And we'll revisit the drawing board. I do unfortunately think that we don't have much more choice than just to keep picking the Master Farmer. Hope for that cactus seed and any other herb seeds in the way. You just get it. I'm already like, I'm going on 3 times dry on this seed, by the way. Yeah, we are getting a rose equipment. First piece already done. Unfortunately, I have to go death pile again, which is gonna take a while, but we're getting there. Store away this skirt, unfortunately. Yeah, no, I can't get it back because I need as much space as possible, and I'm gonna have a rogue outfit on me anyways. But I can store the rogue's outfit as well, because I'm gonna get the full outfit sooner or later. I don't have to worry about that. The only thing I'm keeping is the farmer boots because I'm doing any more tight farming in a while, I believe. There is the full outfit. I can finally go pick up all my shit again. I just made a calculation sheet of roughly keeping track of how much experience I have in seeds. And yeah, let's just keep this train going, I guess. I also realized that I would have need to carry my Secateur, my magic Secateur at all times, because it actually gives me more yields. Or higher yield of items. Which is good to know. And now, time to pickpocket this dude of all his livelihood. I should also mention that any seed above Snapdragon I will just probably drop. I have no use for them. So I won't get the herb lore level high enough to actually plant them. Okay, finally. It took me all 3 failed attempts and 1 deceased plant to actually get some tomatoes. How was it that difficult to grow a pair of tomatoes? Also, I was on mobile when I finally got the cactus seed yesterday. So glad that is done. Took me like over 3,000 pickpockets to get. That is. Look at that. Oh, did I get the red berries? A bit of an update here. Like, I realized a bunch of stuff can actually be made into super compost, so I feel kind of stupid about that. And these are all the seeds actually we can use before level 60. Can't use Snapdragons too much, but some. And yeah, I also got the 59 farming and 73 thieving, actually 1 million. Our first skill to break 1 million total experience. But we still have a lot to go before we are even close to 60 herb lore. And here's the final one. I'm doing a bit of a side quest here, planting 2 patches of wild blood seed and 2 patches of barley hops to kind of, just for the future, if I ever gonna make slayers or spites, they're good to have, to say the least. A nice little lamp here from a sergeant random, and this is gonna be of course thrown to herblore, and we are gonna get 48 herblore, which means we get to both clean Amento and make super anti-poison potions. That is so nice. I'm just waiting for the cadaver bush to grow. AFK a bit doing some video editing. Obligatory, of course. Ah yes, my eyes, my special eye. I actually got some more random event outfits. That really took a long while. Yeah, that's our... No, 2 actually. Yes. Let me see the zombie hat now, and we can actually get labs from this random event as well. Okay, now time for a big level that I wasn't hoping I wouldn't get. 60 farming. Damn. I can grow yew trees now. I already have a whiteberry planted there, so I can just drop these seeds. Which gives us another space, but these snapdragons and melons I want to plant. The linkworts as well, I'm going to plant a few more of. I don't think I have enough of them currently for all the potions I want to make. So these are some extra seeds I might drop later on when these are done growing. Not bad haul at all. Didn't take too long, a few days. Farming guild does help. Very motivating place to be. Plan is to use up every one of these. These 4 I'm going to use at Hasidius because those are actually disease-free patch, so I hopefully won't get rid of any of those or lose them. For the rest, I will just farm here. This one isn't done yet. Yeah, what else? I got up to 74 farming during this current, or 74 thieving, and we're now 63 farming. 65 farming would give me another herb slot, which would be nice. I can also boost to get in there. But at least I got to 61, so I could plant all the snake grass seed I had. I should also mention here quickly that I'm going to use up these to teleport to outside my house to get fast to the Falador farm. Then I have to start taking the boat and all that. That's a spore seed. Might keep one of those, I guess. But yeah, then I'm gonna... When those are out, I'm probably gonna put the air runes inside the looting bag. Yeah, I also have a lot of water mountains, which I'm actually using at the farming guild big compost bucket to get more super compost. I have like 600 super compost at the moment. Or 700, I think. Let me check. Yeah, 725 and 459 normal compost, so I'm good with compost for a while. Will I get another spore seed? I'm not even sure I will get to 65 farming with all these seeds. Might. Probably will. I'm still gonna drop that one. And then we're gonna wait for another hour and then go plant some more seed. There are my last prayer potion doses made. So I'm up this 83 3 doses here. Then I have an additional 62 over there, so that's, what is that, 155 times 3 prayer potion doses. Not bad. Mostly that to clear up my inventory another slot and get close to 50. 65 farming, 35 hunter, that's a side note. So I've unlocked another herb patch, which means I can now plant these about, with one more patch we go from 6 to 7 herb patches, which means it's like a 14.3% faster plant rate. Also got them through my irrit leaves, got 234 and quite decent way through my guams as well. But it's definitely getting a bit tedious to log in every like hour or so. Yes, got 50 herblore of camera. I'm gonna ask you guys, do you mind me not recording the actual level? Like, can I just show you the final result afterwards? Let me know. And also, we planted a spore. Got a spore seed final. Probably not gonna do attack him anytime soon, but have him here if I ever want to later. That is 67 farming. Probably the last. We can plant Karatai now. You see? Probably the last farming I'll get in this grind because we don't have that many seeds left. Then we can start using all these nodes. It's gonna be so fun. So nice to get rid of. Yes, I want to deposit them. I'm gonna go get them and get the full set at some point. Let's bring out the rogue set so we can pickpocket better. And this is roughly all the herbs that will get us to 60 herb lore. Oh, that is some mine clothes finally. Planting some potato cactus. I want to plant these to get rid of my inventory and just have the passive experience. We're just gonna go plant the belladonna seeds while we're at it, and yeah, just clear out some more inventories. Let's see from the looting bag. I took out all my herbs, so these are all the herbs I can actually use for this grind. See, I'm also on the wrong screen. I should be on this one. Oh well, I get to see my streaming overlay a bit, I guess. That is 46 herb lore. Super energy mix. Domestic dressing. That is. I don't think there's anything else really before 59. That's actually interesting because then we can start cleaning snapdragons. And of course at 60 we're done and can enter that goddamn minigame. Ooh, gotta be nice to be done with this. There are a lot of potions. That's 59 herb lore, one more level. That means that I can also clean snapdragons and make some other stuff. I don't really know what this is yet. While in Drainer, let's pick this. Complete the hard tire and has spore seed upon. Very well. And let's plant the new one. Just to keep it in stall. Well, those spore seed we're gonna drop, we already have spore planted. I don't think we're gonna use the nightshade for anything either. I know, I need to go get a skip metal. Hey, we just got to 50 prayer. This grind took me 33 days to complete. With the final anti-poison, we are 60 herb lore. Let me decant these and I'll show what I wanted 60 herb lore for. Hold on a second, I don't have a death pile. Can you just destroy the looting bag in the building? What am I thinking? So nice to have everything in one inventory. But most of this stuff I'm gonna give away. Or a bunch of this stuff I'll actually give away to a friend. Well, let's actually go to the herb mastering mixology. Before we look into the minigame properly, this is what I'm dropping over to my friend. 114 lizard fangs, 118 fishing potions, 1080 vials of water, 162 super strength, 367 super attacks, 13 cadentines, 15 lantadimes, 19 dwarf weeds, and 135 prayer potions. Almost 2 million GP worth of stuff. Meaning in this video alone, I'll give him 3 million GP. I can recommend getting a UIM friend. Very lucrative friendship. But yeah, the minigame, Mastering Mixology. Here I can store my cleaned herbs as paste that I can use in the minigame to get points and herb lore experience. Meaning, I no longer have to keep herbs clogging up my inventory. And with that, I'm done with the leveling for now. I'm gonna store all my extra herbs here and we'll do the outfit check. Put a pin in that. Apparently there's a limit of 3k of each paste that can be stored. So I have to use up some of my Mox paste, the blue stuff, to be able to store it all. And an hour or so later, we can store the last Mox paste, clearing up my inventory slot, and halfway to 61 herb lore as well. I think this is gonna be our end of episode outfit. Looks like I'm going to bed pretty much. With the mole slippers, the Cardist memories, a book to read, and with Bob's purple shirt. Simple outfit. Because in the end, we haven't unlocked that many outfits that I can take out of my storage unit right now. I don't have a lot of choices. Unsure if that's gonna change much in next episode either. Because next episode we will start questing properly. We have so many quests that we need to complete to unlock a bunch of stuff. So, please subscribe and like this video if you enjoyed it and are hyped to catch me doing some questing. And of course some other wrap-up things. After that, I think we're gonna actually start focusing on actually collecting outfits properly. Getting quite hyped for that. But of course, all of this will happen after the leagues are out. I will probably not play that much RuneScape until the leagues to kind of get as hyped as possible I can before it. Thank you all so much for watching. Until next time. See ya.